Okay, make two pair up here. It's a limp pot. Thinking like, I guess we block his calling range. He could maybe call with some draws. Maybe he has a queen. I mean, we'd have to be pretty lucky, but. Okay, on this board's great for me. I am facing him against a shorter stack. So like, I still think this board's just great for me. And I think I can just bet. I have a backdoor flush draw and I have a gut shot to the ace high straight. Okay, when he continues, I expect him to have maybe some 9x, maybe some queen x, some two pair hands. Maybe some ace x, maybe just some king x. So if he does have like king x, like I'm good. Not really sure what the best play is here. A really weird 3-bet size there. Okay, we're just going to check it back, I think. Not sure what he called me with on the flop that he's folding. I mean, I guess like a 10 or a jack, maybe. I don't know. After I check behind, I think it's kind of a weird spot for me to represent something. Yeah, he's got a super strong hand there. Interesting that he 3-bet me with a super shitty sizing. Now he's just bet twice, but small both times. Yeah, like, I don't know. Does he have aces? I mean, I can't get an amazing price here. That was weird. Okay, I'm not going to 3-bet here. Queens, easy. All right, so on this board, I think he plays worse if I check back. I think he's meant to check back his jacks a ton or check his jacks a ton on the turn, and I think he's just going to overstab. We have the queen of diamonds, so like checking doesn't hurt us as bad either. Wow, he just pots here. We're definitely raising. What size can we go with? I don't think we can. I mean, we just block. We block his calling range. So I don't think we can bomb it, but we're gonna go pretty big. All right. So protecting your checking range. Some stronger hands is very profitable, it would seem, based on the one hand. This hand's like really bad. I'm getting a decent price here. I guess I should be 3-betting polar and like, yeah, this is a pretty bad hand. I think this is a fine bluff, 3-bet bluff. Okay, on this board, I'm gonna have a lot of continuation bets. We do have like backdoor straight draw. I think with my air, I'm definitely betting on this board. I think I'd consider checking back and like aces. Okay, now our equity is dwindling. That card is like pretty unlikely to improve him. When he does call, what types of hands does he have? Some weaker hands, probably sevens. I guess the six could improve him a bunch, but I don't know. I think I really like barreling with no equity, but we're gonna try it here. It seems loose. All right, what kinds of cans does he have here? And can I get him to fold any of them? The jam? I mean, does he just have an overpair here? What types of hands does he have, right? He just seems like he's super capped. It's pretty hard for him to have any value hands, right? Ah, I don't know. God damn it. Ah. What a mistake. Well, I don't. I. That was a good spot. I think I fucked up by betting the turn actually. So like, whatever. It's okay. Yeah, I'm going to be betting this board with a high frequency. Maybe not my whole range, but maybe. I've got some draws, some backdoors too, some stronger hands here. Okay, when he raises, like he could be raising me super wide here. He could be raising, he could have 8x, he could have queen x, could just have spades, he could have a hand like 9-10. This hand might just be a little bit too weak for us to continue actually now I'm looking at it again. Like we don't have any suits. I think we're just folding. I do suspect he's raising super wide there, but I don't think that's one of our, like, we're continuing with ace highs. But I think that hand's just bad. Bad. Not bad, but you know. Okay, king queen here with the king of diamonds. We're gonna have a ton of small bets on this board. This might be like the exact hand to check back. But I think people are overfolding the small bets on a flop, so. Okay, we do get raised here, and we're definitely not folding. He could be raising super wide on this board. He could be raising with flush draws. He could maybe have some straight draws, some ace X. Probably not raising all of his ace X. On this turn, though, we're going to give up. Okay, we get 3-bet. We're going to be out of position. We're just going to let it go. Jack 10 off and open from the hijack. Seems a little loose. Might be right in this pool. We flop top pair. This board's really good for us. Facing a fish. It's the best way to play top pair against the fish. I'm tempted to check to him, but I don't think betting is wrong either. I'm gonna be raising linear out of the small blind. Okay, we flop an over with the backdoor flush draw. 2 overs, I mean. It's a board where I'm going to be having a bunch of C bets after I 3-bet. So we are going to be betting here. Okay, and now we pick up some equity and we are going to barrel. Try to set up a river jam, right? So 35, 45. And we actually don't need to bet that large. So leave us about a pot size bet on the river. Okay, and we are going to raise this hand. I think that was a mistake raising that hand, actually. I need to stop fucking autopiloting. Let's go. I think this hand makes a decent 3-bet against the button open. Like, he's opening super wide. And we have 10 high, but it's super playable if we get called, so. Okay, and that's a pretty damn good flop for us. We're gonna be c-betting a ton on this board. Even if we're being a bit selective, like this is certainly a hand we can be aggressive with here. Okay. Now, how do we get max value here? Bet 12, it'll be about 40, and we'll have, we go a little larger here. I think maybe I should even overbet in this spot. Yeah, I think I like an overbet. Okay, we're gonna ISO. Free rolling. There's a board we get to have a ton of bets on. Small size. Can we get min raised by the fish? By the weaker player, probably. We're definitely calling a bunch of our ace size. Ace 10 is probably borderline, but we are calling with it here. And then now we're just gonna let it go. Jack 4, I could maybe make an argument for opening, but I'm not going to here. Okay, we're getting a pretty good price, but we have a pretty shitty hand. We just let it go. This might be an okay call here, especially with a weaker looking player in the big blind. This guy 4-bets. I'm gonna be very upset with this guy. Golly. Damn fish. Don't fold. Please don't fold. God, you made this guy so much EV. Okay. Six is good. Okay. This board I think is much better for us than it is for the shorter stack behind us. I think we should be betting a bit selectively here. We have a backdoor straight draw. Just get folds. Okay, and we have jack high. I don't think we have a whole lot of fold equity here. Limp pop. Okay, so I know heads up, my play here would be to check this flop back against two players with the flush draw out there. I think I like a small bet. That was a bit too small. I meant to do $1.50 here, but okay, it's an interesting card. The flush comes. I guess like when he calls my flop bet, it's such a small bet. He could have a 10, he could have a flush draw, he could have like just a one pair hand, he could have an ace. I think I can still bet small and get value from a worse ace. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, we have the best ace here, so I think it's okay to bet. Interesting river. Okay, he checks us. We're just happy to check it down. Not sure why he would have called me down there with a bit of a station. Here we have the ace of hearts, which is nice. This board's maybe a bit, I mean, his range and flatting from the button could be a lot of things. Could be like middling, like 9-10, those types of hands. I think when he checks back, he's really capped, and I think we can attack, even though we didn't bet the flop. I still think we have a lot of fold equity here. Okay, so this is a bit on the larger side for considering his pre-flop open. I think if he bet smaller, like I'm definitely calling. I think here for his larger bet, we just don't really have any chance to improve. I mean, we do like ace nine. I know we're definitely calling with some ace highs, even for this price, but I guess we're three betting all of our better ones. So maybe we should be calling there with ace nine. There's just not really much room for our hand to improve, which may not have needed to, but it's tough to play that hand there out of position. Okay, definitely going to keep this hand in my checking range against a weaker player. Okay, when he checks again, we're just going to try to start getting value here. Okay, it's sizable squeeze. We have a lot better hands we can defend with. Squeeze. Wow. All right. Against two weaker players with top set, I do have the queen of hearts. Like I think I'm okay checking this hand here. I just unblock their calling range, and I block their calling range, and I also unblock their bluffing range. I don't know. This might be a board where I should be leading out of position. Like I probably should just be. I don't know. I don't really know. Here, like, do I raise? Do I just call? I think I just call. Keep his bluffs. Keep him really wide. Like if he's in like Jack 9, he gets there. So something to keep in mind here. I think we will. We can't really have that many. We can't really have any check raises on this board. Otherwise, like this would probably be a handout check raise. Okay, he checks back. Like I think we're. Does he have? I guess we're just checking. I don't like it. I like betting here, but hopefully we can put in a check raise. Like I just think like, what hands is he checking back? The king, maybe 10x would make sense. Hearts, maybe he's gonna bluff here with hearts. Okay, 5. I don't know if my straight draw is good anymore. He did bet small, so like it kind of feels like it would be. Okay, we're just gonna rip it. Now I think we block. Oh shit. That should be a 3-bet for sure. It's all right. We keep, well, I guess both players are possibly weaker players. Okay, against this super small sizing, I think I like a check raise. Do I? What does it accomplish? We get more money in with our hand. Like I think if I just call, he can just, I guess I can lead the turn. Okay, I think we'll just lead the turn. Just thinking like if I just call the flop, then I don't want the turn to go check, check. If I raise the flop, what is that really accomplishing besides him folding all of his worst hands? I'm in a weird spot. Types of hands is he continuing with there? I don't know, this is really awkward. I don't know about how I played this hand here. Okay. Here we just have like, there's no real bad turns for us. We have a good hand. We're hoping he stabs the turn after we check behind, but we don't. What's happening up here? Okay. Go for I'm gonna go for some value here. Maybe can't go too crazy. Did he win that hand? What happened? We have ace king. Okay, he didn't win that hand. All right, this is where that's good for us. Super dry. We don't necessarily need to have a big size here. Jack 10 suited, super deep. Lines could be regs. I like the call. I don't know though. Okay, and we get raised on the super tri board. We do have ace queen. Like we have a really strong, we have a very strong no pair hand. I think we have to call for that small size. Okay, we're gonna check it back here. Okay, he checks back the turn. So like, what is he raising me with? Maybe like 8x, 9x. I don't think he's checking back the turn with a king. Do we have too much showdown value to bluff? Okay, I think here we can bet. Do we have too much showdown value to bluff? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, we do. Okay, this is a board that's good for us. It's a big blind caller. I think it makes sense for us to start betting here when we have this gut shot. Okay, card's better for him than it is for us. So I think we probably have to be a lot less aggressive on that card. So we're just gonna have to check behind. Okay, we're super deep here in position. It's an under the gun, hopefully like a tighter range. I think it might make sense to do some set mining here. Fold. He called my flop bet. Turn goes check, check, and then that's about 2/3 pot here on the river. I don't think I can hero it off with ace high. Could have king X for sure, 10X. That board is a great board for the under the gun's open range. He's too suited. All right, so we open. We get called by a seemingly weaker player here. That board is maybe just a little too good for him. 3-bet, so we get squeezed and then a cold call. I think this hand, we're just gonna try to flop a set probably. I would love to be heads up with this hand, but I think in this situation, it makes more sense to just try to flop a set really. Okay, this guy just snap bets. I mean, it's super, super tiny. With these two left behind to act, like I think we just have to fold. I mean, this guy could shove a bunch. The pre-flop raiser is still behind us. We don't, I think we just have to fold. Super, super small bet though. Kind of, it's really annoying to have to fold here. But yeah, I mean, this guy's got aces, kings, queens. He's king of hearts, maybe king, ace jack, king jack. I don't know if he has king jack. Yeah, maybe. He could definitely squeeze his king jack. It's a huge open. Makes me want to 3-bet because it's so large. Definitely think he's a weaker player when he's using that sizing. Okay, I like 3-betting here. Against this guy appears to be a reg. He's definitely stealing a lot and not defending, probably defending like the right amount. A lot of people will be, I don't know what I'm getting at here, whatever. Ace 10 off seems like a fine steal hand. Fine value open even from the button. Okay, so we have a limp. Decent size raise from the small blind. I guess there's a chance this guy's limp back raising, but in reality, I think he's probably just a weaker player. And so I think if I call, I'm going to be 3 ways here, which means I'm getting a great price. And I have position against a potentially stronger player. And I wish I would have just flopped a set. Interesting that he checks. Like, I think he's got a Broadway hand. Even a Broadway hand might be betting small here. But I certainly don't think he has an ace. When he checks behind, I certainly don't think he has an ace. So this bet's a bit fishy. I guess he's saying he's got like jacks, queens, kings. I don't know. Our hand's just too weak to continue, I think, especially with a third player. Okay. Super short stack limped under the gun. I'm just going to try to juice the pot up. Assuming he's just a very weak player. We have a gut shot. We have backdoors. We're very likely to get jammed on if we bet. But I think we were okay just calling it off based on this PR. Okay, so here's a big squeeze. I'm tempted to 4-bet. I think we're good here most of the time. Yeah, tempted to 4-bet here. We're really deep. Maybe I just like calling. I mean, I actually like folding. I'm getting 615 to 20, like, and I have a pretty strong hand. I guess I'm dominated. I can make the nuts. I'm gonna be in position. We're gonna call, and maybe, I guess, fuck. God damn it. I mean, like, very likely these guys jam, and then I just like gave away $8 if he re-raises. So I don't know. Maybe this is just horrendous here. I should have. Yeah. Big mistake, not looking around. Okay, now this is unique because like he should be checking a lot of his stronger hands to try to induce a jam from down here. So when he leads, I mean, we have a gutter, but no club. Okay, this guy just bets pot. We just have so many better hands. We're opening on the button. to just call when he bets pot there. But I think we can just fold that one. Although like players aren't just leading strong hands. Okay, we're definitely getting it in with this guy. Wow. Okay, definitely ISOing here. Likely weaker player. We're gonna actually go a bit larger. We're gonna be out of position if he does call. Okay, limp pot. We flop top pair, but we gotta play pretty passively in a limp pot. And we have all the cards, right? Bottom 75% of hands. Okay, when it checks to him, like he could be betting like a ton of hands. I think our hand is too good to fold, right? He could be betting 6-7. He could be betting 8-9. He could be betting 9-10. He could be betting. I guess he limped behind. So like pocket pairs. I think he's probably opening or probably raising like King Jack, Queen Jack. Like I think we have the best Jack. The 6. I mean the 6 is good for me as the big blind, but I think with my hand in particular, like I think I just need to check again. Like this also improved a lot of the hands. So like what is he limping? He could be limping 5, 4s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s. So he definitely has some strong hands on this board. Be surprised if the king helped him. But like, if he was bluffing the flop, what do I accomplish by betting? Nothing. He just folds. If I check, I give him a chance to bet again, and I can just call. Okay, I opened here. I'm gonna be betting a lot. I think maybe I can size up on this board, but Okay, I think we just call. He's just got so many bluffs, so many weaker hands here. Oh, he's just got really strong hands there. That's really interesting. Bad read, maybe? Or he's just top of range. Okay, so he min raised me here on the flop. I mean, I pick up. What's he min raising me with? Straight draws, 2 pair hands. I pick up a gutter ball. How much equity do I have? Do I need 4 into 14? 350 into 14. 20%. I don't know, like a lot of it, like he's probably just under bluffing this turn, right? Like, I just don't think I can. The gut shot's not even to the nuts there. He limped. He could be limping. Ace, any ace, any jack, any. I think I'm just behind a lot there. Considering ISOing here with Queen 7 suited, might just be a little too weak, but I mean, this looks juicy. This guy I have marked as a fish. This guy's a fish. I wonder if I can just limp behind with this hand. Nah, I'll just let it go. Okay, so I open under the gun and I get 3-0 by the small blind here. I'm gonna have position on him, but this is like pretty close to the bottom of my under the gun open range. So I think I'm just gonna let it go. Pretty large open, 2.5x. I think we can make a call here profitably. It's probably close, like it's a bit large. Okay, he bets pot on this flop. Man, I think we likely have the best hand like quite often here. But for this sizing, okay, it's gonna be a 10, so I need like 35% pot entitlement. Even like the 5 of spades isn't a clean out. If he would have gone smaller, like I'm definitely continuing. Okay, we're definitely three betting here. We're gonna go a bit larger since we're in small blind and his open was so small. Okay, this guy loves to lead pot. Here we actually have like some back doors and some overs. It's just so expensive, but like he's done this twice. So like not exact, he must be doing this with some really interesting hands. Okay, now that's really strange. I just don't feel like he could have that strong of a hand here. Like, I don't think this is what he would be doing with a strong hand, like with an 8. And I don't know. I think we may be able to get away with one here. We have all the best hands. If we do get called, we have a bunch of equity. I just don't think he's ever doing this with an 8. Hey, wow. Wow. Guess we don't have any fold equity against him. Okay, so we have an under the gun open. I 3-bet. Cold caller on the button. Ugh. Is Jack strong enough to jam here? There's a lot of dead money out there. I think we just go for it. Donks pot with chip by chips. With 7-7 on 8-8-3 or something. Five's a bet. Fives might be a small bet here. Maybe it's just a check. And then calls jam on jack turn. I think this we can open this hand against a weaker player, ISO. Okay, and he goes for this super fucking weird 3-bet. So he limps and then like min 3-bets. He just bets 1/8 pot. I mean, I don't think we can fold. I think he's super capped when he does that. Maybe we should raise. Shit, I should have thought about that one for a little while. Give it backdoor flush draw. We have ace high. I don't think we can fold to a small dollar bet, even on this board that's pretty friendly for him. Okay, I think we probably have the best hand here. Could maybe try to get him to fold a chop. I think I like checking back. Checking. Sorry. We're getting a great price. We're going to be in position. We have a weaker player in the pot. We can make the nuts. We're suited. Yeah, I like the call. We have a gut shot here. He bets pot. We're just gonna let it go. Oh shit. Okay, he bets 1/3 pot here on an ace high board. He's definitely got better aces. He's got jacks. Okay, this went check on the flop. I think we're okay to peel one here. Okay, the 9, he opened. 9's probably a good card for us, right? It improves our hand. To a chop, if he has a better king. Okay, yeah, I think calling makes sense here. Like I said, he does have the better aces. He does have jacks. He's also got maybe suited broadways. He's got kings, he's got queens. Okay, when he checks, I think we have the best hand most of the time when he checks this turn. The pot's getting large, we're super deep. I don't like bloating the pot here. Sucks to give him a free shot if he has like king, queen of diamonds, those types of hands. But I think we just kind of have to here. And I think like most of the time, he's probably continuing to bet if he does have diamonds. Although we are super deep, so maybe not. I guess he could still have like a bigger ace. Like, what hands are, this is a really tough spot. I guess, does he bet diamonds here on the turn? What other hands can he have? Is he gonna check raise me on the turn with a hand like Jack Jack? I don't know, our hand just feels, can we check back the turn? He probably doesn't think, like, I mean, it'd be hard for us to have an ace. I don't even know if that's a good call, honestly. Okay, this guy again. Okay, we definitely want to play this hand with this guy. Just debating on whether or not I want to build a pot with king seven suited. I guess we'll probably have plenty of opportunity to build a pot later in the hand. If we do make a big hand, that is. This guy only bets pot. So here we have a pair and backdoor diamond draw. I think we can't fold yet. Bets pot again, like you think if he had a 10. So he limped. Right, you think if he had a 10, he'd stop betting pot when there was a jack. Well, I guess he was just betting pot with sevens that one hand. I don't even know. Like, I really don't know. Okay, on this board with the ace of hearts, 2 players, I think we just have to be a little bit cautious here and check behind. Like we'd be checking our aces. Okay, so now we have 2 flush blockers. I think someone would need a jack to bet here, right? I think we can 3-bet this hand sometimes. Do we have fold equity? Like if we would definitely check back aces and then bet the turn here. Guess we just hate to get jammed on. I think maybe we just have too much showdown value. And I don't know, it's a tough spot. I really don't know. What types of hands do they have here? I think I'm okay betting. Probably just, yeah, I should be betting that board. I think like they also have a lot of ace king. Okay, we pick up the flush draw. 4 into 15. You're okay to call. Okay, checks to me. I don't know if I'm ever getting a pair to fold, and I think we just have a lot of showdown value. I don't know, against 2 players, like probably not that much fold equity. Fuck. I think he's super capped. That was horrendous. I was distracted. That was fucking, God damn it, man. You're better than that. All right. Okay, this hand can 3-bet sometimes. Okay, these look like potentially regs in the blinds. I like a call here with fives. Right. Seems like shouldn't be folding fives here. Seems like three betting is, I don't know, I'd like to keep the SPR low. It's like I get worried about, I'm worried about getting squeezed, right? That's the worry with just calling fives here on the button. So he checks to me. It's really interesting. It's a board that should be pretty good for him. Do we just call here and raise the river? Or do we raise now? I mean, there's a lot of scare cards that can come. When he checks the flop, I think he's pretty capped. So like, I guess the 10 kind of uncaps him a bit, like queen jack makes it straight. It's a pretty good card for us. So B is a 10. Queen jack. There's not a whole lot of bluffs. So I don't think we can go too crazy with our size. Okay, I expect this player to have a boat almost never. So I think our flush is live for sure. There's certainly some bad diamonds, like maybe like 9 of diamonds or 10 of diamonds or something along those lines. Be something we don't want to see. But let's see, I got to call 4 into like 12. So it's about 33%. I certainly have like probably some implied odds here, right? So, and I also have some reverse implied odds, but I think it's okay to call with our naked flush draw. Okay, when he checks now, I suspect he likely has ace X. We're gonna start betting. I guess we can't really go that large. We're just gonna give up. Yeah. Oh wow. Did he have? Did he have? Okay, I'm getting tired. I can feel it. I'm not playing as well. So he's open under the gun. He's gone for a 2/3, 3/4 pot size bet. I would probably raise if he bet smaller, but I think we're just going to call here. A card that's good for him. He's under the gun open range here. He's quickly becoming airless, right? That's pot. Need 33% here. Like, I don't think we're ever good 33% of the time on this board against his under the gun open range. All right, we're going to call it.